watching these Dalton movies after rewatching. Again, this is the first time in my life of watching them all in order and really scrutinizing them. Right? I may have watched them in order at some point, but not like this. Not like the way we've been doing it. And by the time you hit Timmy Bond, like I said with the Living Daylights, just what a just give the guy Thunderball. I'm looking at the list right now. Give the guy Moonraker. Give the guy any movie that was an Ian Fleming book and he would rock it. But instead, we only got these two. And as much as the Living Daylights kind of floundered for us, License to Kill just comes back with a vengeance and take it away, McCurdy.
He comes in for revenge.
Let's just appreciate Timmy Bond. He's just so awesome.
He needs to avenge the Living Daylights ranking we gave him.
Yes. Yeah. I have a personal vendetta.
Let me do one better. Let me do another one. Let me do one more better. So I do think it's unfortunate he didn't get to do more. It's interesting compared to, well, we'll talk about it in Goldeneye. A lot of it had more to do with timing than anything. I also do think that Timothy Dalton wasn't somebody who really was that passionate. Like, I think if you listen to Pierce Brosnan talk about being James Bond, that guy wanted to be James Bond, like really, really wanted to be James Bond.
Yeah.
Timothy Dalton, on the other hand, I think he was an actor, thespian first. And then he was like doing these movies and things. So I don't think he really was that gung-ho about being James Bond. I think we'll see that our next James Bond definitely really wanted to be James Bond.
All the same, Timmy Bond deserved better, and I want to just visit. I want to Rick and Morty style visit that universe where he got a couple of more movies and just.
There was this possibility of them doing a third movie. And
imagine this guy on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Imagine Timmy Bond.
Yeah.
In On Her Majesty's
Secret Service. And I think talking about that movie, it's like George Lazenby definitely didn't have the chops that some of these other Bonds did for various reasons we've talked about. But you don't miss him as much. You're like, Lazenby was. You kind of, when you watch that movie, you're like, he wasn't as bad as I think people think he is right off the bat. And he has a very interesting story about how he's becoming Bond, but you're not like thinking, what if he did the next movie? You don't really think about that. But Dalton, you're always thinking, what if Dalton did a third one? You know? It's just kind of sucks.
And a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth, and a seventh.
Like I said, he's probably the best actor to take on the role. And I keep teasing this. I will when we get to Craig, I'm going to go through my thoughts on all the Bonds and how they all have their own flavor. Right? I keep saying that the character of Bond is always the same, but the actors have their own flavor, and I'll lay that out once we have all our Bonds assembled. But in the meantime, let's just
Dalton is Rocky Road. Cookie dough?
Sure. I like Rocky Road.
Roger Moore is like cake confetti.
Yeah, what
are we talking about ice cream flavors and James Bond?
We're talking about ice cream flavors, yeah.
Moose tracks. No, what's like an old person flavor? I like pralines and cream. That's probably old. Roger Moore is a rum raisin.
Sean Connery is pistachio. Just
Sean Connery is like straight up chocolate vanilla swirl, man.
Ooh.
But that sounds like something you get at McDonald's.
Maybe Sean Connery is something with like malt liquor and ice cream.
Ooh, like bourbon.
He's an alcoholic milkshake is what he is. You know?
Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah. What kind of ice cream goes well with vodka?
and then George Lazenby is also an alcoholic milkshake, but just with not as good ice cream or liquor.
Yeah. We need to put more thought into this.
We do. This is the stupidest conversation we've had. All right. Are we going to toast or what?
Yeah.
Yes. I keep trying to prompt you to toast to Timothy D.
You can toast.
Timmy Bond, yo. Just, It's like in the same way that you just, I want the Beatles to have, if only they could have 1 or 2 more albums, just 1 or 2 more.
Just one.
And with Timmy
3.
Bond, just 1 or 2 more movies would have been great, even if they were remakes. And I'm the first time ever I'm considering On Her Majesty's Secret Service and thinking, God damn, this guy should have been the star of On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
He did a great job. It's the best theatrical Bond. He was the literary Bond.
Yes, everybody puts it
as some hipsters
Bond.
would say.
But I do agree. I do agree with that assessment.
It's a literary Bond, but
yeah.
Here's to Timothy Dalton. We hardly knew Dalton as James Bond.
To Timmy Bond.
Miss you.
Bye.
He's not dead, right? But as a character.